Do audiobooks count as reading? Are they superior to paperbacks? Should you try listening to audiobooks? In this video discussing paperbacks versus audiobooks, I am going to discuss the good and bad of both of these. So without further ado, let's get started. And number one thing I would like to discuss is convenience wise, paperbacks are definitely less convenient than audiobooks. They take an active effort to read, and on the other hand, audiobooks can be easily listened to while you're multitasking. Also, there's a space problem attached to paperbacks. As you continue reading and keep growing your collection of paperbacks, you're definitely going to face this space issue. And on top of that, if you have to moving your entire collection of paperbacks with you is going to be an extremely daunting and expensive task. Ask me about it because I have been facing this issue, okay? Now, audiobooks, on the other hand, they are quite accessible in that way because you always have them in your phone and you can carry them wherever you go easily. Paperbacks are also something that, you have to always remember to take your book along with you if you are going out somewhere. If you forget, you are going to miss out on a lot of reading time. Whereas with audiobooks, you always have them in your phone and you can just listen to them whenever you want. Now, from the consumption perspective, paperbacks are definitely better than audiobooks because first, that active effort that I referred to in the point one, it's definitely less convenient, but it is also what makes reading or what makes reading better than watching a TV, watching movies, or even watching a video. Reading is a more immersive experience, and when you discuss audiobooks versus paperbacks from this aspect, paperbacks are definitely better because audiobooks, when you're reading them, you often get distracted. Paperbacks is a linear experience, whereas with audiobooks, you could just miss out some portions of the book, or you could just not grasp the concept because you were not listening that intently. Either you just miss out the portion of the book and you are just okay with grasping only half of the book, or you have to reread to make sure you have effectively, taken the benefits of the book. Another thing is about note taking. When you're reading paperbacks, note taking and annotation is much easier, whereas audiobooks, either you take no notes or you have to stop the activity you are doing to take notes. So that becomes a little inconvenient. Coming back to the convenient point as well. So note taking is a little bit inconvenient with audiobooks. Another thing is about money. Now, audiobooks are definitely much more expensive than paperbacks. I feel like audiobooks are quite dependent on the platforms like Audible and Storytel. Like, these are the popular ones in India. Now, both of these are very different kind of platforms. Audible offers a subscription model where you get 1 credit a month through which you can buy 1 book. But now, if you have to purchase additional books, you have to just make a separate purchase, and these audiobooks are priced much higher as compared to paperbacks. Whereas with the Storytel, you do get an unlimited subscription, as in you can access unlimited amount of books per month with the subscription cost you're paying, but you never get to keep those books. So that is one thing. Whereas paperbacks are getting cheaper day by day and they are definitely more economical. Now, another thing is that with paperbacks, it's much easier to connect with the author's vision. Whereas with an audiobook, there's a barrier, there's an additional barrier, that is the narrator. Now, if the narrator is not good, the whole book is not going to be that impressive. Overall, I feel like paperbacks are the kind of books that have stood the test of time. We know them, we see their benefit, and we are accustomed to reading paperbacks. Whereas audiobooks are still in the early stages of their adoption. As readers, we still need to understand how we can effectively tackle audiobooks and how we can grasp the concept and, take full benefits out of the audiobooks without having to reread or without having to fight those distractions which come. But otherwise, I feel like audiobooks offer a unique opportunity. An opportunity to utilize the time that would have otherwise been wasted on meaningless but much necessary activities like going to work, driving to work, or just, doing your household chores. So yes, this is the major difference between paperbacks and audiobooks and how they're different to a reader. But as a reader, I would say both formats are actually okay for me as long as I can grasp the concept. I can get the content of the book effectively. I am okay with both formats and I would definitely adopt both of them. And I would never, I think, be able to choose between paperbacks and audiobooks, but I would like to use both of them to get a lot of reading done. And this is what I think about this. In this discussion of paperbacks versus audiobooks, which side are you on? What do you think? Comment down below. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I make 2 to 3 videos a week on this channel, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Manpi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.